بنحب العسكر. ما تخافش العسكر لازم يمشي. ما تخافش العسكر لازم يمشي. ما تخافش العسكر لازم يمشي.
Free, free Egypt! Free, free Egypt! Long live Egypt! Long live Egypt!
A demonstration was held outside the Egyptian embassy between East 44th and 45th Streets on 2nd Avenue in Manhattan. Their protesting message was the coup must go.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! That coup has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! That coup has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! That coup has got to go!
This was in response to the first democratically elected president, Mohamed Morsi, being forcibly taken out of office by the military just after a few months in office.
What are you guys doing here today?
We're in here today because we wanted to free Egypt, because this happening in Egypt is not illegal anytime.
We in support for the Egyptian legitimate President Morsi. So we are here to stand against the coup in Egypt.
We are protesting the military coup in Egypt because the military took over and they kidnapped the official president, the elected president. He's now in jail since July 3rd. Now this guy has not called his family. They even call phone call, he's not allowed. He's not allowed to talk to his lawyer.
We want America not to support the coup. America so far as are supporting the coup. The American administration is in support for the coup. So we want the American administration to listen to the people of Egypt. For the very first time we have a legitimate president, freely elected president in Egypt for the very first time.
The military has kidnapped him and hid him in a place, secured place, undisclosed location. And he's refusing for human rights agencies to contact him to make sure that he's in good living conditions. He's not allowed to have a lawyer.
We're trying to get democracy for Egypt, and we don't want the military coup to be in control anymore. And these are examples of people that were killed from protesting.
This is currently what's going on to the people who want a voice. They want their voice to be heard, and this is what they get. Is this their right for just having an opinion? And is this what they're supposed to get? Thousands of them burned, killed with live ammunition, and we're protesting against that. These people want their voice heard, and we're showing them that we are hearing their voice.
Protesters held placards, banners, and signs, some of which depicted the Rabia movement logo, which symbolizes the killing of demonstrators who were protesting the coup on July the 3rd at the Rabia al-Adawiya Square by the military. This movement supports democracy for Egypt and opposes tyranny in the country.
Mention to you, when you see that sign that called Rab'a means 1, 2, 3, 4. Rab'a or Arba means 4, and that was the name after a lady. She was her fourth child for a father, and a masjid was built after her. We go back 1,000 years ago. A masjid was built after her. There was the people against the coup was demonstrating in that masjid for over about 60 days. And they killed him, and you know about what happening over there, and that's in support for the people, in honor of the people who died in Rab'a al-Adawiya Square.
It's a coup, it's a coup. It's a coup, it's a coup. United Nations chairman, you.
They know that they have no support or no ground in the public eyes. They have no popularity. Therefore, they don't want to go to the elections. So instead of going, we went to the election and we win every vote in the constitution, in the election for the president. We won every election. The Egyptian people won every election, but the ones that made the coup, the military coup, know that they don't have no legitimacy in the public eyes. Therefore, they went to, instead of going to the election box, the voting box, they went to the whipping box.
It's a coup, it's a coup. It's a coup, it's a coup.
Okay, has any official from the Egyptian embassy here come to speak to you?
No, they won't and they don't, because the Egyptian coup is as a mafia. Existed. That's what we call the deep state in Egypt. Existed for over 60 years now, since 1952. They exist since 1952. That's the deep state, called the deep state in Egypt. And they worked against President Morsi, the freely elected president, from day one when he was elected. And they controlled the media, they controlled the economy, and they want to put their hand back. They finally did the coup, and they made it in a way as if it's a revolution, which is false.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, that coup has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, that coup has got to go.
So far, over 6,000 dead. Over 6,000 Egyptians killed in Egypt because of the coup.